So a couple more would not be unwelcome. The gentleman we just got started with is Bernie Wood, and this is HMS Stoic. And somebody's just coming across here with a piece of paper with a few words on Stoic. Thank you for a piece of paper. Sorry about this little bit of whirring interference. It's something there's very little we can do about. It comes from the radio control transmitter radiation output. Now HMS Stoic, wartime submarine in S-class, which was originally built in her real form by Camel Laird at Birkenhead and was launched in 9th of April 1943. Originally the captain was P.B. Marriott, and Stoic was part of the 8th Flotilla based at Fremantle in Australia and assigned for patrol in eastern waters, South Pacific. So if you see these gung-ho American films where the Americans were the only people in the war, well, this does show that we had a little bit of an involvement in the Pacific against the Japanese. And actual fact, this little diatribe here gives her full service history. In 1944, March, she had her first patrol on the Malacca Straits. April, the second patrol was North Sumatra. Third patrol in June, she sank Canaan Maru mine layer. No, fourth patrol, little action. Fifth patrol, Java Sea. Sixth patrol, Sundra State, and that's where she sank the Shoei Muru and Ceylon of 4,000 tons. She holds the record for the longest patrol of all the S-class, 37 days, covering 5,375 miles. Now, the ship was only 217 foot long, 23 foot in the beam, but the complement was 44 men. So you've got 44 men wrapped up in this little space for 37 days. She appeared to come through the war unscathed, and in peacetime she was used for patrolling the home waters until she was finally scrapped at Dalmuir in Scotland in July 1950. Right, you can see her coming to the surface there. This type of submarine has a method of blowing and letting in ballast that's very similar to the thing you'd find on a real ship. This is where the ballast tanks, which are basically chambers in the boats, have a valve in the top. Now that lets the air out so the water can come in, and naturally she becomes heavier, sinks down in the water. When it's time for her to resurface, there's a pressurized gas container in there, and the second valve then lets the pressurized gas into the ballast tanks, blowing out the water, and she then resumes her positive buoyancy.